Scent bird, I smell good, bitch. And if you want to smell good like me, you'll click down below in the description box and get 15% off of your first month subscription service to Scent Bird, which is a monthly subscription service that sends you perfumes, candles, hand lotions, and makeup. So you guys get down below, check out their website, and sign up. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another Real Housewives of Atlanta review. Y'all, that was Olivia. Okay, me and my baby starting the video out together, but now she's about to go over there by Lyric and snuggle up next to him since I'm disturbing her slumber. Anyway, y'all, so before I get into the video, I want to remind you guys about my merchandise. Please check out my website, BondyBlueReview.com/shop, to check out the Bon sweatshirts and tights and tees and all of that. So yeah, y'all check that out. Appreciate y'all support. Let's get into it. So Portia and Eva go to work out together. Portia, girl, we can tell you pregnant already, okay? Because you was just swollen and thick and heavy and breathing hard, bitch. Like, you could just tell that she's pregnant already. Talking about Dennis and you know, all of them hot dogs, because, you know, he owned the hot dogs restaurant down there. I be like, yeah, Dennis hot dog, all right, okay? Shot up the club, okay? Anyway, so Eva mentions Marlo and how extra that bitch is, okay? And just wanted to let her know, like, you know, I thought I was doing the most, you know what I'm saying? But she's actually doing, like, extra, okay? Just extra. Eva was actually on Wendy Williams this past week. It was an entertaining interview. She is so unbothered by Wendy not liking her role on the show. I don't know if I'm going to like her role on the show. We all know that Eva had her attitudinal issues when she was on America's Next Top Model, but we were still all rooting for her. Like, personally, I liked her and Yaya, but Yaya seemed kind of cold to me. They both gone on to be very successful. I follow them both on Instagram and have for a while because I still love Yaya. Like, I was just always here for the black girls, regardless, you know. So when they was the last two, it was just kind of like, girl, I don't even really care. I want Eva to win because that's who my favorite was, but I ain't even care. If she, like, whatever, okay? Whichever one of y'all win, we've already won. Thank you very much, Tyra Banks, okay? So, yeah. Portia says that she might be a flip-flopper. Because you didn't say you had an issue with Marlo before, and you and Marlo were having a good time together when we were on that trip in Miami. So, girl, are you a flip-flopper like Cynthia? And y'all, why they brought up Cynthia? Because then she got to talk about how she is mother and how she is the veteran. And just all of these, like, you know, slightly shady comments about her age. And this time, I ain't really care. I ain't gonna lie. I was just like, oh, okay, well, you know, she is. I mean, ain't no lies told. Ain't no lies told. I'm just going to go ahead and move on. We'll see how this escalates. Greg and Nene go to the doctor's office so that they could see if there are any cancer cells left and what are the next steps, if there are or if they aren't. And when he gets his CT scan and everything, they said that there was no cancer that they could see. But that doesn't mean that there aren't any, like, micro little, you know, cancers somewhere that could possibly grow, which is why they put people through chemo and radiation. So after they cut it out, they can make sure they get rid of it all, because they can never really tell if there might be some microscopic pieces left, because you can't always see it. And Greg really doesn't want to go through chemo. He and Nene both agree on this because they've seen how chemo, it's just really hard on people's bodies. It is very true. My daddy went through chemo and it was just very difficult on him. And, you know, he didn't make it. So I wouldn't necessarily say to take, you know, I don't have an opinion one way or another. That's your decision. It's your body, whether you want to go through that or not. But they are seeking holistic treatments, right? So because of that, Toni Braxton hit them up and let them know about a doctor that I'm guessing she used, because we know she's always had medical issues, having lupus and everything. So she got them in contact with this doctor. And the doctor told them, I guess, to get trees and stuff like that, you know, holistic doctor, not like, I'm guessing maybe not like an MD doctor, but whatever. Told them to get these, you know, magic fruit trees that's supposed to help the healing. And, you know, like, I personally believe that every little bit counts. And I believe that before modern medicine, people were still living and doing very well using herbs and concoctions and tinctures and all kind of stuff. So I'm all here for that. If that's what you want to do and that helps, go ahead and do that. Because, I mean, in all honesty, I feel like the mental and spiritual part is half the battle as well. It's not always just about the physical and what you can do to combat these issues as far as doctors and cutting out and radiation. Sometimes it has something to do with your diet and what you intake and what you put in your mind and your energy and all of that type of stuff. So I'm just here for Greg doing whatever he feels he needs to do. Cynthia came over to show support and, you know, gave Greg the long, oh, I love your brother hug. And, you know, helped them take the trees out and sit him up. And they just kind of talked about what he wants to do. And Cynthia's just there to be supportive, okay? And, you know, Nene is just saying how his mood swings are up and down. When they were at the hospital, he was frustrated. You know, it's a lot. And I imagine that some days she might not really be in the mood to be as catering to him as he needs. And he's going through, it's just a very difficult situation. And I'm just not about to judge the situation. I'm really not about to get into what I think, oh, Nene shouldn't have been. No. Look, I'm not doing all of that. Let them married people handle that however they want to handle that. She's there with him. He's there with her. They seem like they in love with each other still, and they're going to hold each other down, and that's all that we can hope and wish for. And I'm just going to go ahead and move on, y'all. Did y'all hear what Greg said? That people was telling him to eat snakes and then eat the dirt out the back? Child. Now, look, if it was some special Louisiana mud, Cynthia let him know that they used to eat the red clay mud. And I'm like, you know, hey, if it didn't kill you, it probably made you stronger. Okay, so moving on. We finally get to meet Shamari this episode, y'all. Y'all know Shamari from Black. Oh, baby, bring it all to me. I don't need your fancy cars or diamond rings. I don't need, yeah. Oh, baby, bring it all. Baby, bring it all to me, yeah. Your time, your love, your space, your energy. Okay, look. Look, I'm sad that girl who was like the left eye of their group died. I still, you know, get sad about that. I thought that was crazy when she died. And it was also so weird considering the fact that Left Eye, you know, put them on. She was also very much like the left eye of their group. They both passed away. You know, it's just like, damn. All those parallels, okay? But apparently she and Candy are friends. They've known each other since back in the day, all right? And Shamari is trying to get she and the other girl, Brandy, get Black back on the map. So they've been doing some performances here and there. They did, I think she said the Funk Fest. And they're rehearsing and she asked Candy to come down. Tell her what she think about everything, you know, and then come on to the show, invite your people, come enjoy, because we're going to be out here singing some of our songs. And we're like it away. Oh, yeah, Candy wrote the remix. Circles like a figure eight. Feels good from head to toe. Now do me, baby, here we go. That was the shit. I ain't gonna lie. You been touched by an angel, girl. Y'all, that was the shit back in the day. I ain't even go front on them like that. So, y'all, Shamari is married to Ronnie DeVoe. If you ain't know, you know now. Okay, she had to let y'all know her husband, okay? Everybody want to know her husband, the legend, Ronnie DeVoe, okay? From Belle Biv DeVoe, from New Edition, from Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike, okay? I just saw them, and they did great. And she said that he is, 13 years her senior? I think she said 17, 13 years her senior. Either way, older than her, okay? Much older than her. Probably went through puberty before she was even born or something like that. They met in 2001 at the Janet Jackson Icon Awards. And, you know, had sex the first time, you know, they went on a date. And she says, ladies, if you want to be out here giving a puss up on a first date, don't listen to other people. You go ahead and you do that, okay? Because you don't know how it might work out for you. And I just kind of feel like, I don't like when people put messages out there like that, because this generation is so loose with the shit. Like, you tell them something like that, and they out here fucking every dude that they meet on the first date under the assumption that this might turn into love. You know what I'm saying? And I just kind of feel like you never know. Like, you just never know. Men are crazy. You know what I'm saying? Women are crazy too, but men can physically rape you. So I'm just not going to be going home, you know, with just any old guy that I met on the first date. Like, that's just not going down as far as I'm concerned. But the difference, okay, I want y'all to see what the difference is. She's going with a public figure. She gave the poon up to somebody who is a public figure. So if something had happened to her, also being a public figure, She could have put that out there. So I'm sure she felt a little bit more comfortable knowing that he was also somebody who was in the music industry, somebody that could, somebody could put out that Ronnie DeVoe, did something to me, and, everybody because look what's going on with Nelly. I forgot to talk about that in my last Bondy Blue show. I'm waiting for shit to develop a little bit more, but I am disappointed because he wasn't giving me rapey vibes, but here he is being rapey from what the girls say out here. But you just never fucking know. I don't even know how we got on the subject of that. Oh yeah, stop having sex with people you don't know. Okay, don't be listening to Shamari because she met Ronnie DeVoe. Like, get out of here with that shit. I was just looking at it like, girl, if you don't stop telling these young girls that that's okay for them to do just because you was fucking a famous person for the first time, that is not the same as fucking strangers. Absolute utter fucking strangers. That's not the same thing. Moving on. So Candy calls Eva and asks her to come down to Shamari's show. Then she calls Portia. And she and Portia kind of have like a little back and forth that lets us know that they are obviously getting closer to being cool again, because she kept trying to call her, but she was calling the wrong number and somebody white popped up on the screen, and then she hung it up, and then she called her back and she was like, girl, she was like, I thought we was on better terms. Like, I'm trying to call you. What's going on, girl? And I'm just like, oh, all right, they got jokes and shit. They friends? Oh, all right. So apparently Portia went to high school with Shamari, so she's down to come. And Candy's being nosy because Candy's nosy. She like, oh girl, what's going on in the background over there? And she's like, oh, I'm at my man house, girl. Yeah, I'm just over here. We having a good time, whatever. And she's like, I'm gonna introduce y'all when. I'm gonna introduce y'all soon. I'm like, girl, you don't need to introduce them. Apparently Candy already know all that man business, okay? All of it, okay? All of it. So y'all, they go to Atlanta Live, all right? Atlanta Live is where Shamari and Brandy are performing as Black, okay? Cynthia and Portia and Eva and Nene all came through, and Nene really needs this because she needs to decompress after everything that's going on with Greg. Everything is so serious. So a night out with the girls is exactly what the doctor ordered, girl, okay? So they get up there, they perform, it's real nice, okay? Cynthia said that their performance was good, but their hair and their outfits were dated. And I'm like, what? What, Cynthia? Like, dated? Like, it's performance wear. I didn't know there was a such thing. It's a performance where all the glitter and glistening is very much in it. Like, bitch, bring the shingles, bring the bustiqueras. Okay, do the booty shorts and the tops that match. Okay, like the Destiny's Child, you got the jeans, I got the shorts. Okay, you got the long shirt, I got the midriff shirt. Like, I'm just saying, like, I don't understand why everybody was being so critical of her and critical of the way she looked. Like, even Nene was like, I saw Shamari and I was like, how you doing? I'm like, where's this shade coming from, Nene? Now, I know eventually down the line, they're going to have some issues between one another because Shamari had to let her know, bitch, you was nobody when I was definitely somebody, okay? I was out here selling platinum records, bitch, and you was somewhere on somebody's pole sliding it up and down for Greg Leaks. You know what I'm saying? So, we gonna see how that's gonna go, because they always take the confessionals after everything that went down so it can be even more shady. So then Ronnie comes over. And Shamari was like, weren't there some pointers you wanted to give, Candy? I'm like, what? Why would you say that, bitch? So then he says, well, it's all about placement. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to create a groove. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing your show. And Candy's like, why are you trying to give me advice? Like, are you serious? You and your group was opening up for me, okay? So you need to go ahead and get New Edition back together. One of those, okay? But give all of that to your wife, because I don't need it. I just like the shade, Ronnie. The shade. It was very shady. It was so shady and uncalled for. If you had something to say to her about her show, you should have said it at the show, behind the show, on rehearsal. But you don't say that shit to everybody in front of everybody so everybody can hear you talking about how Candy and them need to get a better set placement and all of that. Everybody was like, oh, no, he didn't. Like, he ain't dead. Him and his wife messy as fuck. So they go ahead and walk away. And Eva says, I like Candy's friends. You should bring, Candy can always bring her friends. You should bring your friends around, Candy. Just saying, like, Candy always has the cool, down-to-earth friends. And then she's like, I think it was either Portia or Nene said, well, Shamia is her friend, because y'all know she don't like Shamia. So she had some comments about Shamia earlier in the episode. But I was like, y'all ain't got time to be worrying about you, and still having a shade towards Shamia. She didn't apologize. How many times y'all need to have a conversation for you to get past this shit, Eva? Like, I'm just saying. You still, you got shade towards Cynthia because she felt some type of way about you telling her information, so you shading her. But then with the Shamia situation, y'all had to sit down, y'all talk to one another, and you still shading her. So to me, it seemed like you're gonna be shading either way. So then Eva says, you know, well, she, you know, they're both black, you know what I'm saying? I guess she was making a remark to her being in the group black and Shamia being, well, she's black too. It was something along those lines of her saying that, you know, Shamia is snatched too, and Shamia, and like, she didn't say anything bad. She was like, she's black too, just without the Q. And for some reason, Candy was like, you are being really shady right now. And then in the confessional, she was like, so what you trying to say? She's black without a Q because she dark skinned? I'm like, now see, this is what I'm talking about with everybody being too fucking sensitive. No, Candy, she's black because everybody black, but she black without the Q because she's not in black the group, okay? This has nothing to do with Shamia's skin tone. Okay, Eva is not that light. Eva might be lighter, but she's not that light, okay? I have family members that are much lighter than Eva, so I don't think that this is coming from that place, okay? But even if I just don't think that it was. I didn't see that. I felt like she was saying it's black without the Q because it's not the group black. Like, what? I don't understand why Candy took that way. But child, maybe she knows something I don't know. But I was just like, Candy, stop trying to be mad about some shit, okay? So then Candy goes over to OLG 2 so that she could see, you know, how they doing with passing inspection. OLG 1 did such a great job. They were able to pay for OLG 2 and everything is rolling and she believes it's going to be a great success. And Karma comes through because Karma is the insurance lady, baby. Okay, she got her own insurance company and that's what she does. Whenever they have new properties, they call on Karma. So Karma comes by so that they can catch up on this Portia and Dennis situation. She mentions how she is trying to stay out of this situation because she knows so much information about Dennis. And apparently, Dennis likes to buy all of his women Rolexes. He likes to get their names tattooed on him. And he likes to feed them through meal prep, which might be made by another bitch that he's messing with at the time, okay? Now, apparently, here comes Jamie. Y'all remember Jamie. Jamie was on it like, what, 2 seasons ago. She was friends with Portia and Candy. I don't remember seeing her on camera that much, but I remember when Portia was running in the dark to try to fight her, talking about she's fucking disrespectful. And I was like, girl, you was running like you was about to fall. You was running to go fight somebody? Like, really? Like, you look like you was about to stumble, bitch. Like, I don't know why you trying to fight somebody if you can't even run in them hills, but okay, I guess. Either way, we remember that situation, correct? Okay. So she said she wasn't about to stop working with Jamie just because she and Portia fell out. And I'm like, child, obviously not. Y'all fell out soon after, so I can understand why you wouldn't. But Jamie says that she's friends with a girl who used to go with Dennis, and to that girl's knowledge, they were still going together up until Dennis texted her and told her that he was with Portia. And she was crying and everything. And apparently he got her name tattooed on him somewhere too. Meanwhile, Portia is sitting down with her mama who looks like, you know, whenever Storm retires and goes to lay up in a house and do nothing all day. Because her mama looks just like an old Storm, bitch. She was giving it to us. Okay, I was like, bitch, you got contacts in too? What is going on? All right, Portia mama. Okay, you better zip it in, Zooey. But Portia's mom is all emotional and happy for her because Portia is telling her, mama, he gonna get my face tattooed on his back. This is real. He bought me a Rolex and he's always cooking for me. And he said, baby, I can't cook, but you know what? I got the meal prep and I open the refrigerator and there's meatloaf and quinoa. And I'm just like, yes. And she's like, oh my God, baby, I'm so happy for you. Oh my God, Portia, I just knew you were happy. Oh my God, she's glowing. And you know, they over here rejoicing in Dennis' greatness. Meanwhile, Candy, Carmen, and Jamie are sitting up there talking about how he a dog-ass nigga, okay? Talking about how all the bitches get the meal prep, okay? Get their dick, they get the meal prep, they get a Rolex, they get a tattoo, bitch. It's the 4-for-1 special out this bitch. Okay, yo, so this was a little bit more messier. For episode 3, they still not bringing enough drama for me. Like, I'm just saying, like, in comparison to Married to Medicine, they are not bringing the drama like they should be. But this situation with Dennis and Portia and Candy knowing all of the juice about this nigga and, you know, how he's spreading his seed around, this is definitely going to be an issue. And how much body space do you have to keep getting bitches' name tattooed on you? Like, he must be going straight to the doctor getting them shits removed when the relationship over, okay? This how I lock you bitches in. Get y'all name tattooed, airbrushed. Ain't no real fucking tattoo. Go get that shit touched up every week. That's henna. Y'all, I cannot wait to see how this shit transpires with this Dennis situation. But I enjoyed the episode nonetheless. So I hope y'all like the review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I will see y'all tomorrow for 90 Day Fiancé, girl. All right, love you, bye.